Welcome back to OnThaSticks for another episode of Worth a Try, where we check out a game and give our honest opinion on it and let you guys know if it's worth checking out or not. I'm Sticks, and today we will be checking out Alex Kidd in A Miracle World DX. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and drop a sub to help directly support the channel. Alex Kidd was first seen way back in 1986 with the release of Alex Kidd in A Miracle World for the Sega Master System. That was 4 years before I was born, so naturally, this is a franchise that I'm not too familiar with, but I can see why it has its own following. Miracle World DX, for me, flip-flopped in between being a pretty simple game and a super hard game, since the platforming is pretty simple, but one hit from anything will instantly kill you. A lot of times I felt like my own momentum was probably the toughest enemy on the game, especially when first starting a session. But once I would get warmed up, I could get into a rhythm and could breeze through the jumps, knowing exactly how high or how far I needed to jump without really thinking about it. There were times I felt like I had some cheap or unfair deaths, but I feel like the more I got used to the way the game felt or got more familiar with the physics of the game, they would happen less often. Unless I'm at a part of the game I became super frustrated with, like I couldn't make a certain jump or I couldn't beat a boss, then the cheap mistakes would come from me not paying attention or being greedy on the level or just trying to rush through things, trying to get back to a boss fight and dying from the most random stuff or stuff that I really shouldn't have died from. Most of the enemies aren't too bad to deal with, and the boss battles are interesting with the rock, paper, scissors sections that they kept from the original games and the actual fight parts. And there was a few fight parts, or actually a few boss battles that were actually really challenging for a game I thought I would breeze through. So that was a good surprise, especially when I got to the jungle boss, I think it was. And that guy killed me like 10, 15, 20 times before I realized I could just jump over him. I know I should have realized that sooner, but I don't know why. At first I didn't realize I could jump over him, but at some point it just hit me. Wait, I could just jump over him. I don't know why I'm not doing that. But we overthink things, and the simplest solution might not be anywhere on our mind sometimes for some stuff. Y'all know how it be. Being lucky enough to make it to a boss fight with a power-up item available does help out a ton with the fight, so I always try to save them for the boss fights. I feel like most of the time that power-up items didn't really help me much. Well, they help you throughout the regular level, but I feel like you don't really need them to make it to the boss fights. And you don't really need them for the boss fights, but I do feel like they help a whole lot more for a boss fight than they do just getting through the regular level. With this being a remaster of the original game, of course they added some new things too, such as the ability to switch back and forth between the original art style and the new updated art style. It was crazy to see how it used to look compared to the way it looks now. I'm sure a lot of people will see the old art style and be like, man, I can't believe that's how video games used to look. Even with some quote unquote newer games like PlayStation graphics or Nintendo 64 graphics, or shoot, even some PS3 games. I'm sure some people can't believe that's what games used to look like compared to now either. It also includes levels from the original game as well as brand new levels. The remaster also has a boss rush mode that will give you a chance to experience non-stop boss action. So, when it comes down to Alex Kidd in A Miracle World DX, do I think it's worth a try or not? Yes, I would say this game is worth a try for anyone who is into platformers or anyone looking to recapture some childhood memories they may have had with the original game. Also, with this being a budget title as well, that definitely makes it even more worth trying out. I think the launch price for it is 20 bucks. I believe it's even on sale for Xbox right now for like 17 or 18 bucks. My biggest gripe with the game is the controls getting the best of me at times, which is funny to me because it's supposed to have improved gameplay mechanics to make it more fluid. They might have made it a little too fluid for me, but don't be fooled by the simplicity of the game, trust me. You will run through those 3 little lives pretty fast on here if you're not careful. They do also provide you with the ability to play the game with infinite lives. So if you find yourself struggling with the game, cut that on and keep trying until you make it through the section. But be aware, when you turn on infinite lives, you won't be able to receive any trophies or achievements on that save file. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, share it with your friends, and be sure to check back here daily for more content from us at OnThaSticks. Thanks.